So it absolutely amazes me how many people will message me on a daily basis asking me for my opinion about a video game. Any game, just take your pick. Pick anything. They sure as fuck will. Any game I fire up, man, all I do is get messages. They're either addressed to Marco or to Armake, and they go something like this. Is that game any good? I heard it was good, but IGN said it was bad, and I'm wondering what you think. Or it comes to the other side of the plate, which I really can't stand, where they go, how can you play that game? That game is a piece of crap. Or my absolute favorite, you're a fucking idiot for playing that game. That game was clearly a piece of shit because 5 other people said so, and I didn't want to make up my own opinion about it. I hate that crap, man. Doesn't anybody just go to the store, pick up a game, and go, yeah, I'm going to play this, or watch a trailer and go, yeah, this looks cool? Nope. They go based solely on reviews, word of mouth, and otherwise, which was okay at one time, but nowadays, man, it doesn't work because people's opinions on games are so different and so varied. It's like if I were to sit here and tell you, I really like Dark Sector. How many people are going to sit there and go, oh man, Dark Sector, that game was a piece of crap? A whole lot of you will, that's for damn sure. But moving on. If I had to go way back in time and demonstrate just how long this has been going on, I guess there's no better example than the game I'm about to show, which I felt was a fucking masterpiece at the time because I had really not experienced anything like it on a console in a long, long time, but that would be The Darkness, a game that was like basically ignored. If I had to think about why it was ignored, it's tricky, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. So, starting from the top of my head, The Darkness was a narrative-driven first-person shooter unlike anything I've played in the longest fucking time, and that includes that crappy sequel that could have been amazing but fucked it up in several places, and I'll get into that in a minute. But let's just say this for now. The Darkness has an amazing storyline, memorable characters, fantastic fucking pacing for the most part. It's problematic in terms of the gameplay itself. The shooting mechanics aren't fantastic, and I guess the fact that it didn't have a really good multiplayer was a big fucking deal or a stink or something back then, because I remember so many people saying, oh, well, the game looked cool and all, but I heard the multiplayer is nice. Who gives a fuck about multiplayer? It's a story-driven game, for fuck's sake. You don't need multiplayer. And here is where we're entering the Darkness 2. Darkness 2, it's one of these games where I'm like shaking my head like, why did they make a sequel to begin with? 2, why are people so excited about this when fucking 85% of the gaming community fucking ignored the original game? But no, everybody's going apeshit over it because 1, it's fucking violent as hell, 2, it's gotten rid of half the storyline elements in place of just killing everything that moves on screen, and 3, it's got the fucking co-op multiplayer bullshit you see in every fucking game that comes out. So instead of a memorable fucking single-player experience, we are once again forced to fucking plug into the internet and play a game to get our money's worth. You know what I say? I say, fuck that! It didn't need a fucking sequel, it ends perfectly, and fuck the fucking developers who thought they could fucking go somewhere with the game, because I'm telling you right now, that ending, one of the most annoying fucking endings in the history of gaming, and I'm talking after the credits. Before the credits, I had a really good time. After those credits, man, I was skull-fucked. But okay, let's talk about a modern release, something that just came out. Ninja Gaiden 3. Ooh, scary. This game got some of the lowest fucking reviews I've seen for a follow-up to a series that, up until this point, had been heralded as just great, great stuff. Fun as fuck. So what the fuck happened? And why the fuck are people avoiding it like the plague? More to the point, because of reviews. Yet again, people lack the balls to just say, you know what, it looks fun. Let me fucking play it. Nah, can't do that. Not a possibility. We gotta believe exactly what IGN said. Listen, honest to God, if you believe what IGN prints now, you most likely are an idiot. You most likely do nothing but play Call of Duty games in your spare time, and I feel bad for you because you missed out on half of the great things about gaming. Now, is Ninja Gaiden a fantastic game by any stretch of the imagination? The answer is no. That being said, is it fucking a 3 or a 4 or whatever the fuck IGN gave it or half these review sites? Is it that bad? Answer, no. See, what people miss and they don't get entirely is that Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox, Ninja Gaiden 2, and the Sigma games, which are just re-releases of the same fucking games on a different platform, they're not like the old Ninja Gaiden games. Ninja Gaiden 1 through 3 on the NES were fucking side-scrollers with a lot of action and planning involved in them. Ninja Gaiden 3 tries very hard to capitalize on what the original Nintendo games were, as opposed to what people remember from the last 2 Ninja Gaiden games, which, and I'm gonna say it right now, were way too fucking hard for a great majority of gamers to actually enjoy. They could lie and fucking try to bite their tongue as they said, oh yeah, I had a great time with it. But let's face it, most people did not like that friggin' difficulty. And if I even have to get started on how difficult Ninja Gaiden 2 was for me, I might break a fucking game or choke a bitch. Because there's fucking difficulty that's fun and challenging, and then there's miserable fucking difficulty that's only there to make some people feel like gods among everyone else who feels like an asshole for spending $60 on a game that is way, way, way too fucking hard from square one. Devil May Cry 3, perfect example. Hard as hell at times, but fucking enjoyable all the way through. Bayonetta, same fucking thing. Ninja Gaiden 2, just way too fucking difficult. And I know there's people who are gonna say, oh Marco, you're just a pussy, you don't know how to play. You know what I'm gonna say? Ask me if I give a fuck what you think. But Ninja Gaiden 3 is an okay game. It's a good-looking game, that's for sure. And is it fun to play? And that's the key element here. Yeah, it is. And did I know about the reviews before I bought it? Fuck yeah. So why did I buy it? Because I knew I would like it. Because these reviewers don't know how to review their own assholes. Let alone a fucking piece of interactive entertainment. And I can just hear it now. I can hear people going in the back. I can hear the two voices. The one side of the argument and the other. And this is what you'll find 95% of the time. One person going, but they took out all the other weapons, and they slightly dumbed down the gameplay, and now I can't fly across walls at high speed, and on the other side is like, well, you know, I don't really care about any of that faggot shit. What I do care about is the fact that it's not hardcore enough, because Itagaki, or whatever the fuck his name was, the dude who smoked the boy sunglasses, isn't part of the team, so now clearly the game's gonna suck anyway. And really, the fact that this is real and I'm not actually making this shit up, it might sound exaggerated, but it really is not, and it's making me laugh just thinking about what I've read about this game and a couple other games. You know what it just tells me, man? The decline of gaming isn't just from the end of the developers and publishers, but it also comes upon the gamers themselves, because they lack the inability to simply shut the fuck up and enjoy something. They have to constantly be comparing it to the last, even if it's a sequel, and they can never ever let anything go. And God help you if anybody was fired from your team, there were issues with your development team, they change a fucking developer over, they change a composer of music, anything. Oh my God, man. Gamers, 95%, maybe more, will do nothing but bitch and moan about it. And fucking 85% of those gamers, they haven't even fucking played the game! It's all based on speculation and asinine bullshit! And now a demonstration of what it's like when someone buys a game in 2012, okay? Oh man, I can't wait to buy my new video game with the money I've got! Oh, Ninja Gaiden 3, this looks cool, let's see. Oh man, this looks badass. Hi, I'm Ninja Gaiden 3, I don't have the highest scores in the world, but I want to be your best friend. Well, I don't know Ninja Gaiden 3. IGN said you were a piece of crap, but they're surely lying. But I don't know if I can believe that, even though you look amazing and I would really like to play you. But I can't do that now, so I guess I'm just gonna have to buy Call of Duty 3.